Friend 18 female, I am 20 male, is friends with exclusively guys. She has 0 girlfriends. And I'm not talking close friends, I mean any female friends in general. The guys who she's friends with are people who constantly lie and cheat on their own girlfriends compulsively, and don't support our relationship at all. And they have never asked to meet me and have even gone as far as to talk crap about me behind my back to her, have hit on her and talked to her through social media essentially every day. Nothing flirty, just stuff friends would talk about as far as I've seen. By the way, this comes from Jesscade on the OK Storytime subreddit. So I have met one of them so far, and I thought all went well until my girlfriend told me that the only thing the guy said to the rest of his friend group after meeting me was that I asked too many questions and that he found it annoying. The questions I asked were completely normal and standard questions you would ask anyone who you meet for the first time. Was literally just getting to know him. What are you studying, etc. I wasn't in his face or anything, just tried to act as friendly as possible. He barely asked me anything about myself. Apart from this one time, none of them have ever asked to meet me. But despite this, she remains friends with them and she shows no signs that any of this bugs her. She has asked them a good few times whether she could bring me to one of their dinners, events, hangouts, and they have always said, no, next time maybe. She's told me they never ask about me either. Why is she so probably don't like her that much? One of them has even gone as far as to say to my girlfriend over text, you're standing up to your boyfriend over me? Does he even respect you? He doesn't even know how to be in a relationship. This is a guy who I have never met and have never had any interaction with apart from one very polite and unconfrontational short message I sent asking him to stop sending romantic Instagram reels and dozens of I miss you messages to her after she had told him to stop many times. Thankfully, she had shut down all of these messages that he sent her instantly and didn't entertain any of his pursuits in the slightest. She backed me up when he brought it up to her and didn't mind that I sent him a message. But anyway, after all of this, she wants to continue friendships with him and people like this. I could include a lot of other examples of what these guys are like, but I want to keep things fairly short. I wouldn't think too much of this if she had even 1 or 2 close girlfriends as part of the group, but the thing that's starting to get to me slightly is that she does not have a single friend who is a girl. What confuses me is that she appears so trustworthy and loyal, has never seen any of these guys one-on-one, but doesn't see a problem with the way they act. She seems so far removed from what these guys are like, and I don't understand how someone like her would want to surround herself with people like this. I mean, for Christ's sake, one of them showed the whole group a video of him having spicy sleep with his girlfriend while talking about how he wants to cheat so badly. I asked her at the beginning of our relationship that I'm not really comfortable with her hanging out with only guys if they're people like this. It's not even like they're guys. And since that conversation, there has always been a girl with them, but the girl is almost always one of the guy's girlfriends who she seems to barely interact with. She's never pursued any sort of friendship with them and never talks to them again after meeting them. She's never invited any of her own girlfriends because she doesn't have any, and there's no girls apart from her in the friend group. I'm just confused, I guess, and I'm not trying to complain or whinge about this because I feel like our relationship is actually extremely strong, and so far, nothing has ever happened between her and any of these guys. We have each other on Life 360. Whoa. She openly lets me use her phone whenever she wants me to. She's never lied, cheated, entertained any guy's pursuits on her, and has only been honest, transparent, and genuine with me. She shows me her messages with them, and I have only seen her shut them down. To clarify, only 1 or 2 of these guys has tried to talk to her in a flirty way. The rest I'm not really fond of because of how they don't support our relationship, criticize me behind my back, don't want to meet me, and because they're bragging about how often they want to cheat on their own girlfriend. When they act, I have really no reason to doubt her loyalty, and she is continually reassured right from the beginning. I feel like I treat her incredibly well. I have always respected her, have never gotten aggressive, and have always been supportive, kind, caring, and selfless towards her because I love her heaps. I treat her as best as I possibly can, and she does the same towards me. The thing I just don't understand is why she feels the need to continue friendships with exclusively guys who are inherently toxic and misogynistic, and why she's unable to make friends with any girls at all. Does anyone think there's a reason for this? I could never be around anyone who talks crap about my girlfriend, and I definitely distance myself from any of my friends if they started to continually cheat, let alone brag about it. Admitted to me that they're crappy people and that she has barely anything, and always assured me that they will never influence her and that she can't change how they are. For some more context, it seems like she has always been like this. No female friends. To contextualize things a little, I'm white Australian and she is from Hong Kong. She moved to Perth at the beginning of 2024 to study, and all of these friends I've mentioned are Asian, all Asian guys. Met through uni, so she sees them pretty often. From what I've gathered, her parents also share the same views and don't seem to like her friends much at all. Same reasons. As someone who was raised in Western culture, I've never seen anyone's girlfriend be part of a friend group of exclusively guys and not having any female friends. Maybe I'm overthinking this a crap ton. Everything I've ever known about relationships tells me this isn't normal. I'm 19 male and she's 18 female. We have been dating for 5 months. Thanks for taking the time to read. Does anyone have any ideas of how to approach the situation and what they would do if they were me? But that is the end of that story. So